Well, hello Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for November 2024. Let's get your theme card for the month and we'll go from there. Indecision. Okay, which pathway to take, Scorpio? Are you at a crossroads? Do you find yourself sitting there wondering, do I go this way or that way? Now, indecision. You know that not making a decision is making a decision, don't you? Because we can sit at a crossroads for days, weeks, months and years wondering if we're going to make the right decision. Instead of actually making one, we just sit there. So this card is telling you to just make a bloody decision already and get going. Whatever feels right. Maybe, obviously decisions are hard to make, especially if you're on a pathway and you've got that way or that way. And like I could be talking about work, I could be talking about a relationship, a marriage. It could be moving house. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? We're going to buy a house or buy a block of land. Like there's so many decisions that we make on a daily basis, right? This must be a big decision though, because it's coming up like this. Okay, let's have a look what this is about with our tarot cards. Ooh, so the Chariot. Okay, so we're riding up into the sunset and conquering the world, Scorpio. Big decisions, big ones. Ooh. So definitely got some Pentacle cards in here, which is, well, there's two things going on here actually. Ooh, two big things going on in here. It's work and it's friendships and it's love. Now, it doesn't have to be all of them. It could be, but this is quite a dramatic month for you, Scorpio. Do I say this to you every month that it's dramatic? I think when it comes to my star signs readings that I do, Scorpio always seems to be the most dramatic. Anyway, I guess it's not boring, is it? You could say that. Scorpio, let's get back to the cards. You're stressed out, you're overwhelmed, and there's things going on around you that I absolutely do not like. And this is, when I say that, I mean people around you. There is going to be a break in a friendship. There's something going down and I feel like you are being mistreated or misjudged or treated badly. Now, this could be a friendship, it could be a love relationship, it could be both of those things. But it does seem like things are going to come to a screeching halt and it's all going to blow up very dramatically. Like, this isn't something that I'm going to go, oh yeah, you've seen this coming and blah, blah, blah. You might see it coming, but the fact of the way this happens, this is pretty over the top dramatic because I've got a tower at the end here. So what are you going to do, Scorpio? Like this is hard. I feel that with the cards here, it's showing me that even though this is all very dramatic and overwhelming, it is the right thing. What's happening here is the right thing, basically. So even though this is going to be a difficult time for you, you do have support. You will be okay. And these things are going to happen whether you like them or not. Sudden and unexpectedly, your life is going to change during November. Don't worry, I do have the Chariot in here, which means you are going to ride off into the sunset and conquer the world. So even though it looks diabolical, it's actually going to turn out okay. The Wheel of Fortune going around and around in circles. This is all around relationships here. So I don't know if you're feeling abused, manipulated, controlled, bullied, lied to, backstabbed, all of those awful things in a relationship or a friendship, a long-term friendship or relationship of any kind. The cards are absolutely agreeing that this is happening and it's awful. Do you know how awful it is? Maybe you're downplaying it. Maybe you're thinking, oh no, it's not that bad. Yeah, it is that fucking bad. The cards are showing me that it's that fucking bad. So it's time for you to maybe stand up and say, no, this is not happening. I will not be disrespected like this anymore. I'm going to make some decisions now and it's going to shock the hell out of everyone, but I'm going to make them. I actually really like it. I don't mind this because this to me shows your indecision is coming to a screeching halt and you are going to make big bloody decisions. And moving forward, you're going to find yourself going down a pathway there's much more calm and peaceful. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. So you're already doing it. You're already on the path that you are going to go down. So, you've already started, have you? You've already started the process. Maybe not physically, but maybe emotionally, or, in your mind, you've already started down this pathway, this new beginning, or this thing that you're going to do. It's like, because I'm talking about breakups here, sometimes how we're breaking up with people the whole time we're still with them, and by the time we actually break up with them, there's no regret, sadness or grief, because we've grieved that relationship before we've actually broken it, physically broken up with them. That's what that sounds like to me, like you're already doing it. You're already doing it in your mind. You're already breaking up with this person or these people or this job or this location. And maybe no one else is seeing it coming, but you've already sort of started. You might not even realize it yet. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. So this is all the people, all your soul family, all the people, family members, your spirit crew basically on the other side. They're actually all working with you at the moment and helping to make all of these things happen. This is quite deep and meaningful now that I'm getting to it. The Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. That is big. So this means this is something that you've been doing in previous lifetimes, building up and building up and building up. Maybe this is a pattern or something that you've been repeating for lifetime after lifetime. I often say to people, please learn the lessons in this lifetime, because if you don't, you're going to do it all again in the next one. Break it now. Maybe that's what you've been doing. Maybe you've been repeating and repeating and repeating, and in this lifetime, you've just had enough and you're thinking, fuck it, I really got to do this now. And maybe not on a conscious level, because you have got your soul family here working with you. The Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. This is big. Scorpio. Maybe you're in a toxic relationship or a friendship, or you're in a work situation and you're not standing up for yourself in any of those situations. You're not standing up for yourself, and you're finally going to do it. I mean, you're going to do it in a very spectacular way by the look of it, but it doesn't matter. It happens nonetheless. Actually, really love the backbone that I can see coming through in this for you, Scorpio. Maybe you've been a bit scared to say something or do anything. It's time. The fact that you're already doing the Great Gathering, like it's like the moon and the stars and the planets and everything's aligning for you to make change. And what card do I put down? Change. Know when to move to a new shell, especially if yours no longer fits. So yes, maybe you've outgrown this relationship or this thing that's happening in your life, and it's time for you to move forward. And don't be afraid to know when it's time to change, and then make the change. It's not going to be easy. Like, none of this is simple. I'm excited for you, yes, because I can see that it's bringing about a whole new fresh start for you, and you're riding off into the sunset and conquering the world, but that doesn't mean that it's easy. Explore. Maps show what has already been discovered. Go another way. So yes, it's time to do something different. Go a different direction. Try a different path. Just try something completely different. You've already started. How interesting, Scorpio. Wow. This is big. So whilst you're going through all of this, it is overwhelming. I'm not going to lie. Even though I've got really great things happening, I feel like it's going to be difficult at the same time, because I've got relationships involved in this. So ending relationships is always difficult, no matter how, I say you're already doing it, you've already sort of got yourself to that point where you recognize that this has to end. It's still difficult nonetheless, and you've got to just do it. It does look like you're going to do it, like I said, in a spectacular fashion because I've got the Tower there. But nevertheless, your indecision, I see now, looks like your indecision will be broken in November and you're actually going to make a big decision and then everything's just going to fall into place. You are being helped from the other side. Trust in your instincts, trust in numbers and messages that you're getting and anything else. Just trust that you're doing the right thing because you absolutely are. Thank you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye.